Hey there, Veteran Guardians and New Light players. This is Delta 115 bringing you guys another new Destiny 2 Lightfall video. So, in today's video, I'm going to be working on some quests here in the Hall of Heroes. So, to get access to this area that is in front of me, you need to complete the Unfinished Business quest, which is the exotic quest for the Deterministic Chaos Machine Gun. But once you pass the cutscene where there was a ceremony for Rohan, this room is available to you. Once you're in this room, you can go and talk to one of the residents.
Take a look at this.
Well, one of the residents here in Neonuma, and her name, yes, it's a she, named Quinn Legari.
Up okay?
So let's go and interact with her.
Okay, so, remember when you stopped Callus, saved the city, and looked good doing it? When the Witness made that connection after, it rebooted all our Cloud Arc security. I guess the Vex noticed because they busted in here and blew up 5 of my Memorial servers. The audacity, right? Each server is nano-constructed from a Cloud Strider's core drive and filled with all their logs and records. They're irreplaceable. It's not like the Vex are destroyed so randomly. There's gotta be a connection, probably on those wrecked servers. But any data connecting these 5 Striders was in the servers they blew up. Long story short, your buddy Ghost has some sensors I've never seen before. So I thought maybe he could help me scrape the data. Just go take a look at those damaged memorials, see if you can pick up anything.
Okay, so this is the first quest that Quinn is given to us, and she has a really big dialogue, so feel free to pause the video if you want to read this detailed dialogue from Quinn. But for now, I'm going to take the first quest. Welcome to the Hall of Heroes. So it's telling us to explore the hall. Okay. So an objective marker is in place. We can follow it around. Oh, actually, this makes it a lot easier. So the objective marker will give us a terminal like this. It's going to be all over the Hall of Heroes.
Welcome, Neonuma, to the Hall of Heroes, where history lives on in you. The Earth author Peter S. Beagle once wrote, "There is no immortality but a tree's love. No one dies so long as they are remembered." So join me, City Archivist Quinn Legari, as we learn about the great heroes who have made our impossible city a reality.
Okay, I'm gonna be going around these places and listening to these logs. So I guess it progressed. Let me double check. Yep, and there's 7 more to go. So I'm going to be going to every other 7 and let you guys hear those audio logs.
Hi, I'm Quinn Legari, City Archivist. It's my job to keep the past alive and help shape the future. With so much history lost to the first collapse, preserving humanity's knowledge is one of Neomuna's highest priorities. If we do not know who we have been, can we truly decide who we shall become? I hate those things. They made me re-record all my originals. Apparently, my take on history can be too sarcastic. Altruism, affinity, awareness. These aren't just the Cloud Strider ideals. They are the soul of Neomuna. Each of the memorials filling this room is a server dedicated to the life of a fallen hero, made from their own augmented systems. Every communication and journal detailing their noble sacrifice is available not only for future Cloud Striders to study, but you as well. The truest way to honor our city's champions is by using their experience to improve ourselves. Here in the foyer of arrivals rests noble Rohan. This sacred space honors both the beauty and the grief in a hero's passing. Since lockdown, so much of our city lived vicariously through our champion, and so we feel his loss more keenly. Every Cloud Strider embraces mortality, but in the lives they save and deeds recounted, they are Plants grown here in the Hall of Heroes are all reclaimed species, extinct on Earth and restored on Neonuma. They are memories of a lost homeworld, returned to life thanks to the safety and prosperity our champions provide. Every drop that falls eventually reaches its end, yet the river continues on. That lone drop is simply a shape the river takes for a time. The water within rejoins the flow and continues on. Those loved ones who passed remain a part of us, forever shaping who we are and who we become. The Pukas you see throughout the Hall of Heroes are attracted to the powerful emotions of visitors just like you. Over generations, they have acclimated to their human neighbors. Cloudstriders routinely used emotional support Pukas in training and therapy. They often select the friendliest chicks from those hatched right here, among their fallen predecessors. The founders came to Neptune in fear, desperate to survive the collapse. The Traveler had left gardens on many planets and moons, but on Neptune, they found a harsh frontier of floating continents and dangerous storms. Compassion, cooperation, and innovation allowed them to survive, just as they now allow us all to flourish.
Okay, those were very interesting audio logs, and I really enjoyed listening to it, especially the one about the pukas. I was very curious about them. But anyways, now that step is done of listening to all 8 audios, we need to go and investigate the 5 damaged servers. All these 5 belong to previous Cloudstriders, according to Quinn, I believe. So let's go and interact one of them.
Maelstrom. She was one of the city's greatest military leaders. Ended the Cobalt occupation before she even became a Cloudstrider.
Oh, okay.
Everybody loves him now, but back when Blue Jay was just Conrad Jane, the whole city hated his guts. Did all kinds of illegal sim research.
Oh, so it explained each and every one of them.
The Strider. She was the very first official Cloudstrider. Losing her records hurts the most. Stargazer. You probably wouldn't expect a mathematician to be a great Cloudstrider. But I hear your Ikora Ray is kind of a nerd too.
Okay. That makes sense. What's this one?
Siegebreaker. Telluride Magsy. He converted in the middle of the 20-year siege, and he ended it. But Vex captured his mentor, Puck. Magsy rescued Puck, but by then, the bots had stripped secrets from his brain. Old man couldn't handle the guilt. Took risks. Got hurt.
That's awful. And eerily similar to what Osiris went through. I wonder if Rohan learned how to counsel Osiris from... Guardian, your strand, it's... What's happening?
You recreated the memorial. Nimbus said your strand power could make things, but I didn't think they meant like this.
Neither did we. I guess Neomuna's emotional connection to their heroes is strong enough to anchor this strand creation permanently.
I've read some academic studies on veil transcription of the collective unconscious. I bet if I put you in cryo, I could...
Quinn, maybe we should focus on the Vex for now. Why they attacked and if they're coming back.
Yeah, I guess you're probably more useful not frozen. Right now. Let's see if we can figure out why the Vex broke in.
Okay, yeah, that was an unexpected surprise to see here. Holy snap. Alright, let's go talk to Quinn. That's our next step. I'll read this dialogue quickly.
What do you want?
So I need you to restore Stargazer's records. Quinn's avatar radiates chair. All you need to do is sort the 5 with Stargazer, the city's most famous explorer. The short version is you must have tapped into some kind of connection with Siegebreaker, emotional, experimental, something strong, whatever it is, whatever it was. So my theory is to do the same with Stargazer. The best place to start is emulating them somehow, looking for that same connection. I could expound on the psychological and philosophical theories if you want, but there's a lot of interesting research into the nature of consciousness, especially given the Cloud arc. Maybe the city's belief in the Cloud Striders helped you anchor the memorial, or maybe you're just that good at magic archaeology. Quinn is overjoyed to have one monument back, and that scientific mind is hard at work on the best ways to get you to reconstruct the rest. Between your strand capabilities and her historical knowledge, she's pretty clearly hoping you'll be able to restore all of the lost records. There's a whole city invested in the history of their heroes, after all, and ideally in the process. You can solve the mystery of the Vex attack.
Built a data crawler app to scour Siegebreaker's database for mentions of the other 4 Cloud Striders targeted in that Vex attack. He references Stargazer and some kind of secret crunching algorithm.
This can wait. Yeah, this can wait for another video, so don't worry about that. Alright, before I end this video, ladies and gentlemen, something unexpected happened. When I completed the quest, it also gave me an audio message, which is available right here, in front of me. So, I thought this was only just for campaign messages, but I guess there's more than that. So I'm going to mute my mic and let you guys hear this message.
Hey Ligari, how are things holding up over there? Heard the hall got hit.
Oh, that's fine-ish. No load-bearing damage, and the rest is taken care of. A little unorthodox, but we're good.
You sure? I can take a look.
I'm sure. Save your resources for the more vital infrastructure. We'll have a bad time, a worse time, if the farms go.
You let me know if that changes. Might not be as immediate as the siege, but our history's worth keeping safe.
That's why you're my favorite, Sid.
Ah, you say that to everyone.
And I mean it to everyone.
And that's the end of the video, ladies and gentlemen. So it turns out the rest of Quinn's quests are basically restoring the memorials of each of the Cloud Striders. So there are 4 in total, since we completed one already today. And the 4 are Stargazer, Blue Jay, Maelstrom, and Strider. So the next one, once I make the next video, is going to be a quest about Stargazer. So stay tuned for that. So, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe, and check out my YouTube channel for the latest Destiny 2 and other gaming content. And also, if you want to get notified and for extra content, you can check out my socials, which the links will be down in the description box below. That is all, my fellow Guardians. This is Delta 115, signing out.